This makeup routine today is my everyday 5-minute makeup routine. It is really easy to do and I'm focused on trying to keep my look natural but just a little bit enhanced. I usually get this done anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes depending on if my toddler is distracting me or not. Closer to the 5-minute mark if I'm by myself. All the products I'm using today, I'll make sure I link them below. If we're meeting for the first time, hello, my name is Emily. I usually make fashion videos on this channel where I help you develop your personal style in a mindful way. This year I'm also doing a low buy year. It is the year of finance for me, so I'm going to be sharing a bit of my financial experiences with you guys and how I am budgeting and organizing my finances. So if any of those types of things, including fashion and personal style, interest you, then please do check out some of my other videos after this one, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so we're basically starting with a bare face, except I do have a little bit of sun cream on, so I use the La Roche-Posay 50+ sun cream. Let's pop a timer on my phone. I'm assuming I'm gonna go over 5 minutes because I'm talking to camera and doing my makeup in the camera, which I've never done before. So we'll just see. Off we go. So I start with a primer. This used to be used on my face by makeup artists. It's Embryolisse. You need the tiniest bit on your fingers and then pop it on and on. This lasts forever. I think I buy one of these like every 1.5 to 2 years. Like it lasts forever. I actually think I might have just put on a bit more than I usually put on, but it is so light and soft and it is the perfect primer. After my primer, I use a Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Skin Perfecting Tint. So I think it's more of like a tinted moisturizer than a foundation. I have like 2 dobs like that on my fingers and then I go on my cheek, just spread it out on my nose, on my forehead. And then I use this brush, which is a game changer for just giving like an airbrushed look. It's a Mecca Max, I think it's a stippling brush or stippling, don't know. Airbrusher foundation stippling brush, stippling, whatever. I used to use my fingers and it was okay, but sometimes there would be like finger marks and stuff. This just gives the best coverage, the best like natural look once it goes on. I love it. See, very, very natural. Has a little bit of a shine, but we will sort that out later with a little bit of powder. I also always put on a balm and I use the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask as my balm. This has been a game changer for my very dry lips and I've got it onto my sister. I got my friend onto it as well, who both have really dry lips too. My lips have been saved. No other product used to be good for my lips. Next, I usually do a concealer, which I seem to have lost. Hello, concealer. Next I go in with a concealer and I've just been using this very cheap copy of a Charlotte Tilbury. I bought this when I was in a rush one day and I had no concealer left and I just want to use it up and get rid of it and then find something to replace it with. It's okay, it actually does the job, but it's just, I feel bad because it's not clean or anything. Not that all of my makeup is clean, but it's also like such a rip-off for Charlotte Tilbury and she is such an amazing makeup artist and I just felt a bit guilty for that. So I apply this with my middle finger with a really soft touch. This is a little technique I learned from makeup artists as well to just make sure it blends in really nicely, and I'm really softly kind of dabbing my face. I actually do bronzer next. So I've been using this Chanel bronzer, which I got gifted years ago. It is the Bronze Universal Base. Yeah, I've had that for a long time and it just does not go anywhere. It doesn't end. So I just put a bit of bronzer on, mainly to make sure my face looks a bit closer to my body, because especially right now in summer here in Australia, my face is always lighter than my body. So next up, I like to do my eyebrows, and I haven't actually plucked my eyebrows or done anything to my eyebrows in years. I've completely given up on them. I don't even fill them in anymore. I just use clear gel to pop them in place. I have given up on trying to make my eyebrows look perfect and symmetrical because they're just not. They don't grow that way. And I found that I was just like obsessing over them being perfect and symmetrical. And the fact is, our faces just aren't symmetrical. So yeah, I accepted it and moved on. And now I just don't care. And it's just such a liberating, great feeling. But I just put some gel and it makes them go into place a bit at least. And I'm happy with that. I always curl my lashes as well. I have very long lashes, but if I curl them, it just gives them that little curl so they go upwards. And then I feel like I don't have to wear as much mascara on them either. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of shape on my face now, a little bit of contouring. I use this palette from Charlotte Tilbury, which was gifted to me years ago. I actually only use the bronzer and the highlighter in this. I hardly ever use those other things because I hardly do anything on my eyes anymore. But you can get these two in a palette together, just the bronzer and the highlighter, which is a really good palette to have. But I just use a little bit of that, and I always tap it on the back of my hand, and that just gets off the excess and make sure I'm not putting like a whole bunch on my face. And then I just do a little bit of contouring on these like bits in my face to give my face a bit more shape again. So tap, 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 tap. No, I just don't want that to look like it's just one big line. So I'm just going to put a bit more on and pop a bit up here on my forehead and into my hairline. With contouring and bronzer, I think I just kind of go for like those places that naturally get a bit tanned by the sun. Probably put on a bit more than I usually put on, to be honest. So then I might just come in with this brush and smoosh it out a bit, because that cheek I've just put on a bit more. Blends it out a bit. That feels a bit better for me. I don't always do anything to my eyelids, but if I do, I will just use that same bronze and a little brush like this. And I just go in those creases there. Brings in kind of like a golden shade to my lid, which I think is really nice for my complexion. I like the golds, especially with my hair and stuff. If I ever feel like I've just done a bit too much, I come back with this like stippling brush and just go like this. Blend it out. So the next thing I do is a blush, and I don't use a powder blush anymore. I use this little pot. This is from Iri Perez. They are a clean beauty brand in Australia, and this is their brush as well that they recommend with the pot, and it makes it really easy to apply. I love this. So this is like a little mousse, and I've had this for maybe 2 years. It's so pigmented that you only have to use the tiniest bit. I lightly dab, and then I smile, and that bit of my cheek that kind of sticks out, I dab my blush onto that. And this brush is great because if you put too much on, if you put it in the wrong spot, you can kind of just blend it out. It just applies it really nicely. That is my cheek with. That is my cheek without. Smile. Do the other side. I just feel alive again when I put on blush. Yay. On the home stretch, so next up I do mascara. I use the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. I just put on a little bit because I've got really long lashes anyway, but also I curled them, and I think that does make such a big difference. This is very difficult to do to the camera. We've got to control some of this shine. I use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. An amazing product, and it will last you a very long time. This was one of those products, again, used by so many makeup artists. And I use this brush, which is a very old Wayne Goss brush, but the reason I like it is because it kind of fits right there. Perfectly fits right there. I love it. And this is always in my handbag. When I go out for the day, I decanter a little bit of this into a tin, and I take that in my handbag with this to control any of that shine throughout the day. So I'll just get a bit of powder and then tap off the excess, set that concealer that was under the eyes, set it again, and then I get a really sweaty upper lip. So around my nose and my upper lip gets a lot of powder. My chin as well, and a little bit of my forehead. So it's basically like the T-zone. The last thing you want to do is put powder all over your face, because it's just gonna go like matte everywhere. So now that I've done my setting powder, I like to finish off with a little bit of highlighter. So I'm going back into this with a little bit of highlighter, always tap it. And then I just do a little bit up here on my cheek, and then on my nose, and then maybe the excess on my eyebrow and the top of my lip. This little carrot pot where I used on my cheeks earlier, I often just use a tiny bit on my lips. So I use that middle finger again, dab, 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 dab. And then I just kind of like go like this on my lips. I love this color on my lips. It gives that like effortless French girl. I've got a little bit of color on my lips, but I'm not wearing like full lipstick. And I just dab it on so it's nice and light. And that goes in my handbag really easy too. Guys, we have got up to 8 minutes. But I was talking so much. I promise you, I would never lie to you. This usually takes me 5 minutes. And because my hair's looking a little fluff ball at the moment, I go in this with this product called Milkshake. 2 sprays on my hand, rub it between my hands, and then I just kind of pop it through my hair like this. That just controls some of the fluff. That's a bit better. That's it. That is my everyday easy 5-minute makeup routine. Everything that I used today, I will make sure I link it below. Please do check out some other videos. And if you want to stick around for more, YouTube thinks that you will like this video up on the screen now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.